This video is brought to you by Mini Prints. Visit miniprints.com and check out all the 3D printed super detailing parts they offer. Take your layout to the next level of detail. They're the resin. Your layouts look so detailed. That's miniprints.com. Additional support provided by Grand Central Scenery. For the very best in realistic trees, check out Grand Central Scenery online at grandcentralscenery.com or call 801-891-7255. Since 1995, Grand Central Scenery has been the leader in fine handcrafted scenery and accessories. Hi, I'm OVR Go Home. Welcome to Keeping Track. In this month's episode, we go trackside for a barbecue. We get away for the night in a caboose. And we stop off at Otter Valley for the manufacturer pop-up event. All that and more coming up next. I'm OVR Go Home. Let's have a trackside barbecue.
Got one coming?
We're gonna get the exact same shot and we're gonna post it at the exact same time. And then
He's stopping. Oh, we got another one coming. Oh yeah, I see it back there.
for the last couple of years, I've thrown a trackside barbecue in Smiths Falls, Ontario, just to end off the summer and kick off the start of the modeling season, and just to show my appreciation to friends and close modelers that are willing to make the drive or hang out for the day and just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the weather, enjoy the company, and most importantly, enjoy the food and the trains. And this year, couldn't have asked for a better turnout, couldn't have asked for a better weather. want to take a second just to thank everybody that showed up this year. Bubs for bringing the barbecue and Mark for bringing the hot dogs. We had a great time, and I can't wait until next year. Thanks, guys. Hey everyone. This past month, my wife and I celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary. And to celebrate that, my wife decided to surprise me by renting out a caboose. Not just any caboose, but an Ontario Northland caboose. Just north of Muskoka area near the Wasaga Beach, about 15 minutes away from Wasaga. And we drove out there on a Saturday, and we were greeted by the owners who run this bed and breakfast. And you too can actually stay the night in this very caboose as well. I'll leave the details at the end of the video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tour of the caboose on the inside, and I'm just showing the outside now. And also I'll add some photos as well so you guys can see everything that we've experienced. And this is all the land that the caboose is on, and everything has been restored to its original state. All right, let's go inside the caboose. Just on the inside here, after I shut the door, you'll see that there is a full bathroom, including a toilet with, that's right, Ontario Northland towels. And there is a full shower right behind the door. I love the curtains, railroad related. I gotta find me some of those. And the shower was put in. Very nice. There is running water, both hot and cold. Here I'm walking through the cupola area where there's a mini fridge and a few other storage pieces. There was lots of art hanging up around, including a full diagram of the caboose and a picture of the owner's father, who is the fifth one from the left in that photo with the steam locomotive. Coming into the cab area of the caboose, here's your working sink with more Ontario Northland towels. Gotta find me some of these. And the room was all done up with more Ontario Northland art. I need one of those. And a local train station. There was also a bunch of little railroad related items placed around the room, such as that Canadian National pillow, some lamps that had steam locomotives on it, and of course the bedding, which was my favorite. It's a steam train. It was just over the top, and I had zero complaints. This is one of those experiences that if you've never spent the night in a caboose, it's something that I definitely recommend you do. It did really feel like we were in the middle of nowhere, but at the same time, the seclusion is nice, far away from the city and the traffic and the noise. It was a very nice getaway just to spend time with the wife and, just hang out. We went out to dinner at a local restaurant in Wasaga Beach, in Collingwood area, which was just 15 minutes up the road. But it was a very nice room, and lots of things as well around, like original crossbucks. There was lanterns throughout, and eventually when it turned to night, all the lights came on automatically, including the lanterns and the step lights and whatnot. Very cool. And in the morning, they made breakfast for us, and on the breakfast plates, they were original Canadian national plates that the owner had found on eBay. And yeah, it was just an over-the-top experience, and I'm so happy that I got to share this with my wife. Thanks again, Steph. Hi everybody, welcome back. We are here at the Otter Valley 3rd Annual Manufacturer Pop-Up Event. Today, we are taking a look around at this event, and we're going to see everything that went on just in case you missed any of it. I'm just doing a walkthrough of the second building where a lot of the manufacturers had booths set up, including Otter Valley themselves. This module was made to show off the scrap cars and scrap loads. Here we can see the Otter Valley booth, where they're taking pre-orders for a lot of their new announcements, including the PCS Transfer Caboose and their 6000 series cars. I put a couple of my cars on display as well, and I was able to borrow some trash loads just to make them look a little bit nicer. Here's that test car that I was telling you about, and it's ready for pre-order today. They also have the ingot flat car as well, which is really nice. And a few more announcements from them, including a special Izzy car. This is the 6000, which is on its way to Otter Valley now, and the very popular AIM 6000 trash car. I'm not sure if anybody noticed, but Otter Valley is actually doing a flat car project where they're working on 5 separate flat cars that come from the same mold but are completely different, including one that carries airplanes, pipes, and coils. So check out those announcements and look for them in the near future. Next up was mini prints. Bernard had his modules set up with some minis on display, new projects that he's been working on, and some projects as well from our very own Mike H.O. Trains on YouTube. Over at the Aurora Miniatures booth, Ben was showing off his new announcement of the 60-foot high cube boxcar. Take a look at that GATX. It's such a nice blue, and he even had a sample on the table as well. Take a look at that underside detail. They spare no expense to bring out the most accurate representation of these cars. Also on display was the pink 50-foot boxcar. This one is for the breast cancer awareness, which should be available on their website soon. I wanted to take a closer look, and I was allowed to just kind of get a couple of shots of them here. Don't worry, I didn't break anything, but you always want to be very careful. There's the Railgon gondola that they're working on as well, and they're also known for the SD60F locomotive. Over at the ITLA booth, I got a chance to catch up with Nick and Renee, the owners of ITLA, and take some amazing shots of a lot of their structures that they've put together for their displays. You can buy a lot of these models, and they are some of the most detailed structures I have ever seen. A lot of the parts and accessories are also available from ITLA. They just bring the layout to life. I had to make a quick stop over at the Rapido booth to check out the RS18Us and a few other things that they had on display, including a lot of different N-scale projects that they've been working on, like the Turboliner and the Dash 8, and of course that wide vision caboose as well. They also had the D10 on display, and with the help of ESU, we had it running around their test loop. Over at the Intermountain table, I got a chance to meet Chris Palomares, and he had a lot of different projects on display, including the newly released Tier 4 Gevos in the CN Heritage schemes. There was also a few others that they had on display as well. There was also a table set up so that you can put some of your projects on for display. Here's the CN Silver Creek putting some of their nicely weathered locomotives out for people to see. Go follow them on YouTube. Even my diorama made the table, and I was very happy to be able to set that up and let people take a look at what I've been working on. Overall, it was an amazing day. I got to meet a lot of really cool people that I've only ever really talked to online. And shopping was good. But the experience of the day and getting to hang out with everybody and just talk trains, there's nothing better. I'm so excited for next year. Thank you, Otter Valley, for putting on an awesome event. Hey everybody, I've been your host, Go VR Go Home. Thank you so much for watching, but we're not done yet. Coming up next is GVO After Dark.